Hello again. Now, it's certainly the season to be coughing. Well, it seems that way at the moment. Although actual flu rates are low, COVID cases are again on the rise, as expected probably, coupled with our old friend RSV, respiratory syncytial virus, which is mainly affecting the under 5s, coupled with several other relevant little viral things, such as adeno and rhinoviruses. You probably would have no idea what variety you've picked up. Some simply lodge in the nose or throat, not causing much to may have much illness, more generalised disease, while others may produce a more widespread flu-like thing, meaning days or occasionally a bit longer off school, college or work. Please continue, though, to have those lateral flow tests at the ready at this time of year. Masks are by no means redundant either, as many other continue to wear them or need to do so whilst at work or feel more comfortable doing so. Across in the UK generally, if you cast an eye over the new COVID cases, it seems it's to be heavily laden in the west of the UK. Generally, although, the north and northeast of the country have seemingly found the greatest local increases in the last week or so. So be alert, be aware of school, work, other colleagues and family members and don't risk simply carrying sundry virus loads into, say, care or nursing homes. Indeed, the last thing Nobles needs now is a viral loading in any department. Lateral flow tests are useful, but as previously stated, they're not 100%. They're not 100% accurate, or common sense being a much more sensible and fluid weapon to have at the ready in these circumstances. Meds, typically at the moment, we're finding lots of preschool children whose parents have thrown the kitchen sink, not literally, at little Johnny or Jemima, and they're still puzzled, ringing us, concerned as to why a combination of, say, Calpol, paracetamol, ibuprofen, cooling baths, heating off the lot has failed to put a dent in the child's fever. It's still at 39 and similar in old money, but that's about 102 Fahrenheit. Worried as they may be about things like febrile convulsions, meningitis, sepsis, it's understandable that they seek medical advice sometimes. England children, though, do have a so-called biphasic temperature response. If and well at lunchtime, with a slight fever, you can bet your house that come 5 or 6 p.m. that fever will be rocketing. Then overnight it may dip back to normal-ish levels before climbing again during the latter part of the next day. A child who is managing to take in fluids, looks a bit clingy but otherwise alert, might gobble some light snacks, passing some urine, albeit not as much as usual, is probably going to be fine in the greater scheme of things. As our world seems to be in a pickle, with so many of our usual ever-presents looking shaky, be it a win for the romaine lettuce versus Liz Truss, or inflation, or impending winter stresses and costs, and numerous health issues of all denominations flooding our GP surgeries. Wow. We do simply need to do what we do best on this island. Keep half an eye open for that person who's perhaps not so lucky with family, carers or regular interactions, be it through age, infirmity, social contacts, personal circumstances, general personality or other causes. They may find themselves in a difficult position. Just have a look at this week's Courier headlines, page 1. Single older men are particularly prone to head down this route. Stubbornness and pride, their middle names, or so it seems sometimes. One of the key issues flagged up by our island's CQC visit recently was the question of safeguarding, and how it is or is not throwing a light on those vulnerable souls who almost by definition will not be able to put their hands up themselves and ask for help, or sometimes seem to almost run away from that option because of numerous, sometimes quite inexplicable reasons. But it's just human beings. They do some strange things sometimes, or so it seems, but to them, maybe not. On the other hand, do we want more information gathering, even if it is seemingly for the common good? Maybe not. Challenging times then lie ahead, and frankly, we do need to all do our little tiny bit in this regard. So this winter, we islanders here, there are some struggling on several fronts. Let's just keep our eyes, ears, minds open about that person next door. Is he or she okay? Give it some thought. Until next week. Cheerio.